him and Ray Allen were going to war. Who
Hmm.
else did he have to face in that East?
I can't remember if he went against the Raptors that year or not. I want to say they did, but I can't quite remember.
Man, that's like a different. I don't know, man. That path to the finals just seems different in the East at that time.
Hmm.
And then that team to me,
Yeah.
both of those teams are
So they
undeniably.
did it. Yeah, they did have to play the Raptors in the second round, but yeah,
Both of those
my
teams undeniably terrible.
hold on, the Raptors or you talking about the? Oh, yeah, I get what you say. The Cavs
Nah,
and the Sixers. Yeah,
yeah,
I mean, okay. Last example, and I'm gonna take you off the hot seat here. 2018 Cleveland Cavaliers. Last year,
switch
LeBron's
Curry on
last
them.
year at Cleveland. Yep, put Curry on the 2018 Cavs. And I'm talking out there with George Hill and Larry Nance Jr., Kevin Love. Does that team still get to the finals with Curry?
In that East. Who did?
Mm-hmm. I'll call it the teams. Indiana. This is going against Ola three pole before he got hurt. You got
Yeah.
you got who was in the second round? Raptors. You know this is Raptors, and now you're going against DeMar DeRozan, who's not shell shocked that he has to play LeBron James.
Yeah. I think Curry falls on that in that round.
Hmm. That's what I was thinking. And even if he does, there's no way he's getting past them Celtics that took them to get to a game seven.
Hell
So,
yeah.
but my
But
point.
see,
Go ahead.
look who you're comparing him to.
I a guy that is an MVP. I mean, mind you, when you step into that MVP
But that's what I'm saying.
conversation,
That's cool. But we're still talking from a different
best
point.
player on the
Like
planet.
trajectories, I'm messing that word all the way up. They were different, bro. Like he was King James from the jump. Steph was
He had to
Steph
grow
was
into it.
killing at Davidson. He got some notoriety and some recognition from real fans of Hoopers.
Mm-hmm.
But for the most part, Steph was unknown. I almost forgot about Steph for real. For them couple years when he was getting them
So
ankle injuries.
yeah, I get you that, bro. And he was having to split, trying to split the time with Monte Ellis and all that mess.
Yeah,
But
I used to think
I'm
all
still
the
keep track
time
of it,
to
bro.
myself. I'd be like, yo, what's going on with Steph? Then for him to get to where he got from all that, like with LeBron, it wasn't never a question, bro. So the fact that
Exactly.
you're even comparing his trajectory, I'm fucking that word up again, to LeBron's,
Mm-hmm.
it shows that a certain amount of respect gotta be on his name, bro.
And that's my point, though. Like we're talking, they said this man was the best player in the world for a hot 16 until he coughed up that 3-1 lead. Until he coughed up that 3-1 lead, they were claiming that this man was the best in the world, bro.
He was
He
going
had taken
crazy.
it. He was going crazy, but then in the defining moment, in the moment of truth, he got stopped by Kevin Love on defense.
True facts.
Just saying, bro. A guy that's not known for
That don't take
defense.
away. That don't take
I know.
away.
One moment, I get it, bro. Trust me. I mean, I could go back and say, hey, J.R. Smith, stole LeBron's power in that last moment. There's always one moment that we could always go back and be like, hey, one play, bro, defines that man's legacy.
For
You know,
real.
but but nah, man. I mean, the cat's got to put more respect on Curry's name, and I'm gonna take my hater hat off for a hot second, and I'm gonna bring up one very valid point. The brother has not played any competitive basketball in over a year. In
Yeah.
over a year. This team that he's out there with now, there's only what you got Kevon Looney, and that's it. I do believe on the active roster that played with him during the championship run. Dre's out, Clay's out, everybody else is off the team. So this is a whole new roster right now. So I'm like, as much as I want to be like pound on the hate, hate, hate bandwagon, I'm also kind of like Lee Corso with it. Not so fast, my friends. Like, hold on, bro. 2 weeks into the season, he's out there with a brand new squad,
For real.
and he hasn't played in over a year. Talk to me when it gets a little bit later in the season. You know what I mean? And we'll see and see where he's at. If he's not in the
Facts.
MVP conversation, I might hear the hater noise a little bit more. But let's just the season still started. Yes, they got smoked, by another team that we're going to discuss on another show. But let's see what happens, man. Let's get Dre back. Let's get a couple more pieces back, and let's see how they finish, man.
Then you want to know the last point I want to make on
Mm-hmm.
this to like just seal this shit, bro.
Okay.
Let's just compare it from this aspect, man.
Mhm.
He's the greatest kid of an NBA player ever, bro.
Oh, without question, bro. Like this dude set the hey, he reset the bar on how
Like,
you supposed to
come
grow up as an
on.
NBA kid, bro. Like, man, like and like just knowing like I mean, Del Curry was dope, bro, but he wasn't like no all-star caliber cat, man. You know
That's
what I
what I'm
mean? Like
saying.
he took his dad, he took his the greatest weapon in the family as far as shooting goes and took it to a whole nother level. You know what I mean?
Bro. Insane.
So, but nah, he's done. He'll own that title for forever. I mean unless Bronny comes in and surpasses LeBron James, I don't see anybody else topping Steph Curry as far as like an NBA kid goes. You know,
Bro.
there's just been too many guys that's flamed out so far. That just never had a chance. But we'll see, man. We still got Shaq's son coming out of college. We still got Scottie Pippen's son, in the mix. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
As long as they ain't talking me about a Patrick Ewing Jr., bro, you know. but but yeah, man, we're gonna go ahead and switch gears and talk about some real drama, man. So my favorite player. We're gonna talk about my favorite player, James Harden, bro. Like,
Dang, sarcasm at an all-time high.
absolutely, man. I'm on it with the sarcasm train tonight, definitely. But bro, what is going on, man? Like, what's with your boy, man? I know you're a
First
big
off,
time defender, bro.
I'm not a defender of everything this nigga does. So let's say that first.
Right,
Second off, I'm gonna point out to you that again, he changed the game, bro. A certain level of respect.
right.
He changed the game. I don't want to hear that.
Mm,
Even before he had everybody doing the step backs all crazy, he was changing the game with the Euros. Like people was trying to get their Euro sauce game up. Like James Harden been changing the game for a minute, bro.
You've seen the Euro before James Harden, though, bro. Come
It
on.
wasn't saucy like that, man. It
Okay,
was Mono
put some respect. Come
Ginobili.
on. I was gonna say, put some respect on Ginobili. Put some respect on Ginobili's name, bro.
It was sick. But
Shut
he
up,
man,
Chuck.
he put a twist on it, and then after that, invented the craziest step back in the world, bro. And I don't want to hear no
You mean the
crazy.
traveling, right? The
He
traveling.
ain't travel, bro.
The crab dribble, I'm not buying it, bro. I'm sorry. He travels, bro.
And he
And I'm mad
invented.
that I'm mad that they added the animation to 2K, which makes it even more infuriating. But
You
that
already
on
know.
that. Oh my god. I changed the game, bro. Okay.
He changed it. He changed it. It's
Game,
undeniable.
bro. No, man. I like your I robot reference there, bro. Your logic is undeniable. I like that.
For real. And then two, you trying to start with the negatives. Let's start with the positives. How about the
Hmm.
first player ever to start a season with 44 and 17?
I see you that. I'll give you.
Balling, bro.
Mm-hmm. He loves
He
basketball.
lost.
There's no denying that the dude's a ball player, man. I mean, I'm never gonna take that away from him. But man, these off the court antics, bro.
Yeah.
Throwing,
Now
throwing,
this is where I came defending, bro.
throwing the ball at your teammate in practice, a rookie on top of that. What are we doing here, bro?
Who knows how crazy it got, man.
Mm-hmm. Now I think you're right. I mean, Michael Jordan did knock out Steve Kerr, and Kevin Garnett did Wally Zerbiak out of all people.
Man, I thought the
But
rumor was
which
Mike punched Steve Curry. You saying he knocked him out?
I don't know what happened, bro. All I know is they got to a fight. It was buddies after that, I guess, man. According to the Last Dance, but
Uh, for
we'll
sure.
never know the real story behind that. We'll
That
just know that we'll just know the ESPN version of it.
picturing Steve Curry getting knocked out is the best thing in the world.
Oh man, pick on somebody. He gotta go after somebody strong. Bro, I'm sorry, man. You want on the littlest guy on the team, bro. And Mike even admitted it. It's Last Dance how corny that was. I just beat up the littlest guy on the team,
It's hilarious.
but I come on, like boy James, and then you got the fine man for trying to cover up the whole strip club thing or wherever he was at with no mask on, and like, bro, you got like I don't want to make the whole like marijuana like them make comparison necessarily because I've always felt that was stupid in general before they like finally loosened up the damn rules. I hate the fact
Yeah,
that they called guys beforehand, but like the general principle as far as like, look, I don't agree with the rule. I think it's one of the dumbest things ever. They want you to take all these BS painkillers and supplements that's supposed to help you when it really doesn't.
yeah.
Versus
Get you
marijuana.
addicted.
Yeah, get you addicted, bro, and winds up causing more medical issues than marijuana ever could. But at the same time, is it worth jeopardizing the thing that you love to do that you're getting paid millions of dollars? Is making those kind of bad decisions in regards to the rules? Is it worth that? Is it worth getting fined 25 grand?
I'm gonna
Or,
point out first off,
mm-hmm,
um, that whole stripper. I mean, the strip club incident. That's
mm-hmm,
real ninja shit.
definitely is. It
How
definitely
you
is.
mad? You can't get mad at that. And then
Get
two,
mad
the
at that, but
fine 25 G's. Bro, he made I mean, he made 200 from Adidas.
mm-hmm.
Didn't he make 200 from the Rockets?
Yeah, you getting paid 200 plus from the Rockets.
Man, he's like, man, take that fine and kiss my ass balls.
He getting that Rudy Gobert money.
Yeah, bro, for real.
Oh, but bro, I mean, but still though, you're putting your team at risk. Again, any other time, this was like any other moment, man, where he got called at a strip club and he's supposed to be at practice or something like that. I might not be as, I'll be like, okay, NBA, I gotta chill, man. These guys gotta have a life away from basketball. But we're in the middle of a pandemic, bro, and he knows the consequences of this stuff, man. It ain't like he doing some dirt, and we gotta be like young Jeezy and just tell him, do what you do, but don't get caught. But
Mm,
at the same time, you're putting the team at risk, which I think it just further points out to the fact that he's willing to do whatever it takes to get himself out of there, bro. I think he's doing
I
whatever it
feel
takes to
you.
force their hand.
This
To,
right here is another time where I can't defend him.
mm-hmm.
Um, I think, like you said, he's doing it to get out of the team, get off the team and stuff. And then also, I lost my thought as I was talking. It's amazing.
It happens, bro. But nah, I mean, he just it makes no sense to me that you know, well, like it's like, what are you in it for, bro? Like I understand, like you're frustrated with the direction of the team or whatever they're doing, or how they're not catering to you like how they used to. But at the same time, be a professional, bro. You still got obligations to meet. You still got a contract to uphold. Do what you do, man. Don't go out here because at the end of the day, these other teams they're watching everything that he's doing with a microscope because he's
For
that kind of
sure.
superstar, and they're looking at this stuff like, okay, is he really a leader, man, or is he going to be a headache? You know what I mean? Like, they're looking at all this stuff, and they're like, is he worth trading for? Under these kind of circumstances, if he's going to make these kind of bonehead decisions during the pandemic, like, is it worth me coughing up, my young talent, my young core, and draft picks to acquire this dude? It's bad enough
Fact.
it's bad enough he's fighting the whole like fallouts with Chris Paul, fallout with Westbrook, the Dwight. It's bad enough he's got that stuff to his